Did you guys? One of my favorite pictures on earth. Me
Nice.
with Rick Famuyiwa.
Whoa.
How cool is that?
Nice. That is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Huge fan of that thing. That was a night shoot. Yeah, yeah. Good times.
And that's over
Um,
at Manhattan Beach Studios, right?
yeah, yeah, that
I've
was in the
worked there
back lot,
several times. Yeah.
which is funny. There, I mean, I do. Did you ever go to the back lot there?
I believe. No, I think I
It's
was
an
only on the
interesting
lots.
situation
Yeah.
there because yeah, they got a train that's right by there that you can
Yeah.
hear when you're shooting. It's really funny.
Oh, yes. Okay. I know
But
exactly
yeah,
what you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, okay, so what what is going on with AC Milan? Like,
Yeah.
how do you
Maybe you
go?
need to go and coach him. No,
I
I don't think
mean,
it's.
hey, look, hey, wait, are we getting is Jesse going to come be the men's team coach?
I don't know. Yeah.
There's a
That's a
lot
good
going
point.
on here.
Yeah.
I I'm very curious because
They went from
there's
like second to fourth, I think.
yeah, in like I mean, it didn't take much.
Yeah.
But I oh God, I could I'm telling you right now, like
Oh, one other thing I need to discuss with you before we get you off. Brian and I have a friend, and get
who's getting
this.
me off? I didn't know we were doing that on
No,
this
I
show.
know. I mean, end the podcast. Come on.
Whew. Thought my wife was coming in. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm eating Italian. Slow down.
So the U.S. was playing Iran in soccer, and Brian and I have a friend, and he goes, "Yeah, he said he was originally gonna pull for the U.S. Because U.S. has improved." He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna root for Iran because I want to be different." And with the
You live here?
yes, he does. Phoenix guy.
Oh, he's just
He's
a
like,
young
I
guy.
feel for the
He's
Iranian
funny.
women. Yeah, he's
Oh,
the
he's
freedom.
hilarious, Will.
He's
Oh
the
yeah.
mass singer.
Yes.
We were like,
Oh
what
Let
the
me
God.
say
heck? You
this.
said you're pulling for the U.S. and then
Oh God. Rich kids say funny things.
What what kind of I feel I mean, I guess that's
he's,
kind of my
he's like, I
kid
feel for
going,
the
I feel
Iranian
bad for
women, and
France.
yeah, it's like,
No, hey, look, guess what? Beat their ass.
yeah,
Don't let them up. I no, God bless them for supporting and all that stuff, but no, man, we came to win. We didn't come to make friends.
no, not
It's
at
like
all. Yeah,
Roddy Piper. I came here
Oh
to chew
wow.
gum and kick ass, and I'm
oh
all out of
yeah,
gum.
I ask people, have you ever seen They Live? And they're like,
Oh,
what? I'm
yeah.
like, oh man,
I made
somebody
my
needs to
peace.
remake that. But you know what? Then I go,
Yeah,
no,
dude, why do you even
Rowdy
say that?
Roddy
Someone's
Piper will.
going to
They
That's a
are. They
good
have
point.
to.
They're
They
remaking
have
everything.
to.
Yeah,
everything.
And that's a Carpenter. That's brilliant. The whole
Oh,
story is just
no,
kind of almost kind of, I don't know, synonymous to what's going on today. It's like there are two worlds, one right on top of the other one. And
yes,
you can see whichever one you want by what you expose yourself to. You can be over here or over
absolutely.
here.
And
It's like,
which one do
oh,
you want to believe? Are we flat Earth? Or are we a round Earth? Are
it's like
we? You know what I
UFOs.
mean?
You can
Oh,
believe, you can have enough
no.
information to believe or not believe.
Hmm.
yeah.
And how about all that shit they're shooting down? Things are getting weird, dude.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if you don't like, my dad was a pilot.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Really?
if you don't buy, he was a Navy pilot, flew in Korea. My uncle Paul was a pilot, flew for the Air Force in Vietnam. Uh, both owned a jet charter company, and they said without a doubt that they've seen unidentified flying objects. Now, did he believe they were alien in nature? No. What he believed is, and he's like, look, I've been around flying yards. I've seen some of the things that they were building. And now we've seen, at that time, like the stealth bomber. He's like, that wouldn't have been impossible. And if you look at the way and half the things that we have now, they were government, like, what was it? Is it penicillin that was
Mm,
government created and then we sold it, or we
mm.
allowed somebody to have it?
No.
And now, you know, what the amount of think tank stuff that they've built, and we have drones that are this big, that can capture worldviews. We are just announcing to those that might be willing to put some prying eyes down here that, hey, you haven't been getting away with it. We know what's going on. You guys, you out in, China, you out in, Russia, just so we're clear, we're not toothless. So I guarantee you we've put down some things, and it's like when you go find the biggest guy in the room because it's a rough room and you knock a tooth out of his mouth, you make sure that everybody in there sees you do it. So that way you're good, you're done. That's kind of what I think is going on. So
Good analogy. Well said. Totally.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I think this is
I think we're good. Yeah, I think
we are good.
I will say this: I'm getting ready for my NWSL season ticket, Angel City.
There you go.
First game coming up in March, and
nice.
Let's go Angel City, win the thing this year.
There we go.
You guys are making me hungry for sports again. I grew up in Phoenix, and you know what? One of my fondest memories is, and then when I was a kid, there was no football team, no baseball team.
Right. Yeah.
We had only the Phoenix Suns, bro. Dude, me and my father used to sit there with a jar of sunflower seeds and listen to the radio.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
Oh yeah.
And
but
listen to
you were like KJ, like
yes,
KJ, like
yes.
All these guys now who are point guards who are allowed to score. KJ's the reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you had oh my God, I just remembered fucking porn star Dan Marley.
Yeah.
He was a legend out here. Like we'd be like, he had that tan all the time.
Oh yeah.
And then Chambers.
Tom Chambers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he used to make people look stupid.
Yeah.
Underestimate him at your own peril. That dude, I remember him dunking on people and just dragging his whole lower body across them. Jesus.
My dad used to take us to those games. We loved it so much. We saw, the old Paul Westphal team in the 1960s going to triple overtime with the Boston Celtics and lose. And then Charles Barkley takes us to the Chicago Bulls
finals. Yeah.
Triple overtime. Bam. They sink a 3-pointer at the last second. We're like,
I'm still mad about that one because I wanted Barkley to win. I really wanted.
Yeah,
Barkley.
So did I. Yeah,
I like his rhetoric too. How he's anti-establishment, and I dig that.
He knows.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you guys make me want to get back into sports again now that we have teams and stuff again. But you know what I like about soccer? I think it's not so Hollywood glittery commercially.
Not at all.
More like I see what you guys like about it. It doesn't have all that messaging shit attached to it. It's just sport.
And remember this.
Yeah.
The commercials come after you've played the minimum 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You're not sitting there through commercials in between. Like kids, they used to play football a lot faster, but then they decided they could pay for it in a different way if they advertise throughout it. So every single second you get nowadays, it's you have to watch a commercial. And when you watch footy, when you watch soccer, you don't have to deal with it.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Isn't that league really big? It has a lot of people, right? A lot of players. So they almost can't do what like the NFL and the NBA do because they have these tiny little teams making ridiculous amounts of stupid money.
Well, they got all the advertising on the jerseys. Seriously. Look at this.
These guys make more money. They make more money than I don't know, like a lot of them. But it doesn't like when you watch that game. There is no doubt that all 11 players matter. Yeah. Like, and everyone wants to be a striker or forward, whatever. But in reality, if you watch a good game, you watch a fullback or what I would consider like linemen in the NFL.
Yeah.
They come, make runs and score. They're a part of how they attack integrally, not just I'm keeping this guy off Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Which is incredibly hard and they don't get enough credit for. But you see in a way that, the advancement of the ball comes off of each other. no matter what position they're playing, and they interchange positions. So a quarterback, you'd never see,
No.
the left tackle, get under center and run an offensive play normally, but you would see it constantly in soccer. You'll see a center back who was like a center take the ball and be interchanged and score. You can't see that in any other sport other than
No.
basketball. That is
No.
it.
All right, you got my interest up. I'm gonna have to give it a little chance here.
And remember this: if
Start
you
watching.
if you don't like the low scoring,
Yeah.
then count every goal as 6 points.
There you go.
right. And then you have football. Gosh, it's so simple.
Literally, then all of a sudden 3-1 is 21-7. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. all
That
right,
next
that's it,
World
all
Cup,
right.
we're going to see Brian as one of the U.S. Ultra fans. I'm
Yes,
sure you know about the
exactly.
Ultras.
Yes.
You know,
You guys are gonna
Let's
get
go.
those
addicted to
fans are
soccer.
extreme. You know that the Ultra fans in Inter Milan, that's AC Milan's big rival. They did something racist. It had nothing to do with the team.
Yeah.
And they banned all the fans from
They were
home
like-
and away games for the whole season. This was like
So
3
they
years
can't
ago.
go.
This was 3 years ago. I mean, it's fine now, but for the whole season,
Didn't that cost them a shit ton of money?
well, it was the empty seats. I mean, the only fans were
And they paid a fine for
Yeah,
it because
they
it was
did.
their fans.
they paid a fine.
By the way, did you see Will Ferrell at Man City? He was up
No,
in the
was he
owner's
there? I know
box.
he's a big. Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah. And then they were like, "Hey, maybe you should take over the manager." And he goes, "No. He goes, "You couldn't make him better." And he's like, "Nope, I'd make him worse." It was so funny. But
Oh,
yeah, he was out there. You know
Wow.
what? Do you guys watch Ted Lasso? There's a show I actually watch.
somebody told me to watch that.
Check it
I
out,
should,
yeah.
huh?
Okay, so you talk about messages, right? Go sit down and watch that show. I'm
Okay.
telling you right now, it doesn't matter that it's soccer. And it makes it even better because Ted isn't a soccer coach.
Mm.
So just go watch it because,
Yeah.
first of all, if you're a soccer fan, 100%, because it has some wonderful stuff in it. But mostly because Sudeikis does and Hunt, Brendan Hunt, the guy he wrote it with, they've created a story that you could put it about, painting and watercolors. You know what I mean? But it is so good, and the message is that exact thing we've spoken about.
No.
The great shows, movies have this. This is something you'll love. I'm telling you right now.
Wow.
You will
Well, you
not be-
talked me
and
into
you
it.
can-
I heard it was fantastic and it's winning
I'm
awards.
gonna
they
check it out
are-
too.
And you can watch it with your boys. They would love it. And if they probably already watched it, but I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now,
Right.
it is so good.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Well, Bren, great to see you again.
This has been a thrill. Yeah.
Hey, thank you. And I was talking to somebody online. I was like, we should do a watch party. But you guys should think about it. And if you want to do a watch party, I'll do a watch party with you
Sure.
if we can figure it out. And then
To have
know-
you sitting here reacting to that would be epic, dude.
we could have some fun
Sure.
with it. We get more people. We'd have to, I don't know if we do it live. I don't know how it works. But
Leilani was interested in coming on with you. Maybe she'd.
yeah, we
Join
could.
us,
I
yeah.
mean, we could probably get Emily Swallow the Armor.
Oh yeah.
Like-
Oh,
What
Oh,
about
we could-
Paul? Can you get a hold of Paul or no?
Yeah, I mean, if he's not with that mother, he works like he's
Yeah, I
always
know.
working. But that would actually be a good one. And
Because
what we have to do is zoom
I
in.
interviewed one of the guys that worked on Kim's Convenience, and
Oh, you did?
he was going to give me Paul's email, but and I've reached out to Paul's agent, but no, it's hard,
Yeah, I know.
He's in
Everybody wants
Toronto
to
and
be,
everything. Yeah.
everybody wants you to verify. It's so stupid. I'm like, dude, just talk to
Well,
him.
some of
because I
them
talked to
don't
some
even
kid.
get back to you.
that's why we all get
that's-
along. We are so
that's
fed up
Hollywood.
with bullshit at this
Yeah.
point.
I mean, I
Oh.
mean, I can't even. All I know is this: if you can circumvent.
Yeah.
That's why I told you, go to me. Let's just take care of it.
Sure.
Because
yeah.
me, and then I got to go call, and then I got to hear about, hey, I got a client who's interested in doing, the Mandalorian. Do you know when they're going to start shooting again? And I'm talking to my agent going, that's your job, motherfucker.
There you go.
I pay you
Yeah.
for this. And I love my guy. Like, my agent's great, but
Oh yeah.
they're like, I don't want, like, that's why I said I think of you guys as family. So that's me. You just reach
Sure.
out to me.
Yeah.
Let's take care of it, and then they can find out when they find out. I don't care.
I'm with you. Yeah. Great.
Oh, you know, I had your sweatshirt on, and then my kid wore it to school
Okay.
yesterday, and then I had I didn't realize.
Oh, the hoodie. Yeah.
I had the shirt on with the hoodie on, and when I took it off, my kid's like, "I forgot to bring the sweatshirt to school, Dad." She wore it, and she goes, "Dad, what is this?" And I'm like, "Why?" And she goes, "Because everyone at school is like, what is this?" And she goes,
That's awesome. Brian,
I told him,
badass.
I said, "Hey, go tell them they have to Google it."
Yeah.
And if they do,
yes. Tell them to go to
then-
YouTube. Push them
Yes.
to YouTube because that's where we
oh,
need
that's
our
better. Okay,
support.
okay. Good,
Yeah.
because then
Oh,
I
one
was like,
other
they need to get
thing,
more hits.
Brian,
Yeah,
we have to
that's
tell
cool.
him about the comment. So he makes his badass. What was that? The one that Ahsoka? I think that short. Somebody comes to one up us, and they write in the comments, "We got Dave Filoni at home." And we're
Oh,
like, "What the
God.
hell?"
Oh, someone just
What?
making some
Yeah.
morbid joke.
Brian's like, "I don't even know how to respond to that." We just left it.
We get
That
the
is-
weirdest.
Or we
weirdest
get
people.
kids who are like, "I'm confused. I thought Pedro was the Mandalorian." They're like, "I'm
Oh,
confused."
Right.
It's one of my favorite things.
Oh,
And then
I go right in there on them.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Whoa, let me
Dude.
tell you, son."
You
Did
have
you not
to
watch
check out.
short? Brian's
I'm gonna
freaking
send
out.
you. I'm gonna send you
Yeah.
some of the DMs I get on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Because my kid just turns off commenting recently
Oh, wow.
on some things because she's like, I go, "Wait, why am I not allowing? Why aren't you allowing?" She goes, there were some Uber Pedro fans getting really mad that you're not whatever. I go, "No, turn them on." And she goes, "Dad,
Yeah,
you're not supposed to engage them." I'm like, "Turn them on." So I turned them on, and then like someone's like, "Oh, what about Pedro?" Because I said, "The kid and I and our journeys, blah blah blah." But I'm like, so first of all, if I put the kid in we, it's weird. I'm selling a fucking story, and I literally put, "I'm selling a fucking story, you imbecile." Second of all, I do tag him. He's tagged in the fucking picture. And then I go, if you have any questions, go check out and see who stood up for him. Because I think I'm the only one. And then the person's like, trying to chat me up. I'm like, you and I are done. You're blocked. Bleep.
Yeah.
And then I get, "Oh, you can't block me. I have friends." And I go, "All three of you in your basement, stop being incels and get off my fucking DMs." But like they're non-fucking stop.
Yeah.
And so
That's the bad thing though about social media is I found out that if you block things, like I hate that promoted on someone on
Yes.
Instagram, promoted on. But get this, if you block something, Instagram will not push your stuff out. They'll hide it. I did not know that.
Like, I didn't find that out until
Oh, you found out, okay.
yeah. And somebody told me, and I was like, "Why?" And
Or
they're
if
like,
you don't have a
because-
video in the right ratio.
Oh,
Brian's put up shorts and they put it as a 16.9 and it gets like 5 views. He's like, "I
it's
told
been very
you it's not
educational.
9 by 16.
Dude, oh no, that's okay. So this versus I learned that from my kid. Dad,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to, if you're doing a video for Instagram, it's got to be vertical.
Yeah,
Don't do it
exactly.
sideways. Like they get,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's funny. By the way, look here.
Oh,
Who's
nice.
there? Mine.
Yeah, I was
Whose
gonna say.
name's not
love
on
it.
there?
I was gonna say those nice big words at the top are your
Oh
name.
my god, wait.
Yeah.
You have to see this. I don't think I showed you. Can you guys see that?
Oh,
Bachelor.
Bachelor.
Oh shit. Sorry. Here we this is Emily
Oh,
Swallow, who plays the
Oh, yeah, Bachelorian.
Bachelorian.
Oh, I love
Pimp-
it.
Oh, look
Pimp
how
my
cute.
shit with
That's great.
right, like
Oh
fucking,
my
and
god.
just I mean, she did this and she had it done for us.
Mm.
And it is one of the greatest things ever. That's why I think Emily you'd love to have her.
Oh,
She's
sure. Yeah. No, we would love
Definitely.
to.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, anytime you guys are, like a guest dropped out, I need some time you around, just text me, I'll fucking jump on.
Oh, sure.
Wow, that's
100%.
so cool.
No.
That's so
we
cool.
we can talk about anything. We can talk about math, although
And I'll have to send you our
Oh.
latest one. It's with Peter Dobson. It's unreal. That guy is one of us. Have you heard of him, actor Peter
Oh.
Dobson?
yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
Oh, you know
And
what we're
I
talking
told
about.
him, I told him,
Is
hey,
he did you guys do one with him recently?
yeah.
I'll
He
send it to you
he
tomorrow.
didn't
yeah.
like what happened to Gina. I was like, yeah.
No.
I was like, oh, by the way, that made me he said something that reminded me of something you said. I said we know Brandon Wayne, John Wayne's grandson. He's like, oh, really? And I said, he's the Mandalorian. He's like, no, shut up. I'm like,
Yeah.